Hiya and welcome back to the next video in the series looking in depth into the different phases within a payroll project. Today's video is going to be on the playback phase where the requirements are documented. The documentation is reviewed and signed off so that the build can commence. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave us any comments or questions if you have some. We have 3 top tips for you. The first one is that you will be asked to go into a workshop to review the documentation that your system implementer has created for you. This tip is around being prepared. Don't use that workshop to review the whole document in detail. Review the document before you get into the workshop and make sure that you catalogue all of the questions that you have about the documentation and highlight anywhere where there's an error. Using that workshop to go through the questions that you have or errors that you found is going to be a far more valuable use of your time and the system implementer's time, and it will ensure that the project stays on plan. Top tip number 2 is check the documentation and then check it again, and if you've got time, check it a 3rd time. Once you have signed off this documentation, the system will start to be built. If there are any changes to the requirements or there's anything that's wrong that's in there, you are likely to be hit with a chargeable change request during the build phase, and these can run into thousands of pounds, dollars and euros, or whatever your local currency is. So it's better to make sure and spend a bit of extra time making sure that the documents are correct than signing off documents where there might be an error and it ends up costing you more for the project. Tip number 3 kind of follows on from tip number 2. Whilst we say make sure that you review the documents to make sure that they are correct, please make sure that you give yourself enough time. You will be given a set amount of time. Normally on payroll projects it's 5 or 10 business days, and those 5 or 10 business days will be built into the project plan. So if it takes you longer than the amount of time taken, it will put the project behind and it will eat into any contingency. And as we'll find out in the next video, you will definitely need your contingency for data migration rather than signing off a document. Thanks for watching the video. We hope that you will like it, share it and subscribe to the channel. There's more information coming, and we have 2 more videos in this series of looking at the payroll project phases. Thanks very much and see you next time.